Yep, it's definitely fighting like a big red. On the flyway out of Van Nuys, leaving in a couple minutes. The first leg of the trip. My first breakfast of the trip. It's not donuts, but it's a good start. I predict I'm going to be living off of breakfast sandwiches, donuts for this entire trip. Hopefully. And coffee, of course. Can't forget the coffee. So this is the beginning of my solo trip. I'm in LAX, about to fly out to Houston and then on to Orlando. Still doesn't feel like a solo trip because normally I fly out by myself and meet up with my dad, but we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. A little sad that Chloe couldn't come, but get to go fishing. At least I get to stretch out. I just landed in Houston, my layover flight, till I go to Orlando. Just a few minutes. I'm exhausted. There's little rugrats on the plane, kept me up, playing video games and screaming. So I'm going off about 4 hours of sleep. Hopefully I'll get a couple on this one. Alright, just touched down in Orlando. It's a little wet out. Gonna go pick up the rental car and then head over to Dick's, because I love Dick's. But first, coffee. I've been waiting since May for this. You ready? I'm gonna eat my donuts first and drink before I get on the road. I don't want donut fingers in the rental car.
Good thing it's 0 grams of trans fat, because that would really depress me.
Just got in, still pretty tired, but I had coffee and donuts. This is my first vlog ever, really, so I'm gonna basically vlog everything that I do, including the fishing. So all the setup and all the inner workings of my fishing brain as I think about stuff. Since I'm on this trip alone, it'll probably give me more time and more motivation to talk to the camera. So here it is. This is the beginning of the Orlando trip. I'm leaving the rental car place and headed to Dick's, because I love Dick's. So I got to get back to the navigation right now. So I'm going to sign off and get back to you when we get there. You know what I love about when I get to Florida? At the smell of it. I can smell like that unique, I don't know if it's the mixture of the rain and the type of soil they have, the sand, the dirt, but it has a very distinct smell, and it's kind of pleasing. It smells like summer or rain, seasons. It's not so arid and dry as California. It's always like that when I get here and you sort of feel the light humidity and just sort of smell, what it's like. And then, of course, it reminds me of fishing. So I hope I'm going to be able to get some fishing in tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any bait, but we'll see. All right. This trip is pretty weird. It has a weird feeling to it because I wasn't able to get excited about it like I normally do and plot and plan for the month prior. I even get my fishing poles out the month before and set them out to remind me. Because the hurricane was coming down here. We weren't sure if Chloe's going to be able to go, which she obviously couldn't because of her new job, which is very exciting. So up until the last day before I was leaving, I hadn't had time to get excited. And it still feels weird because normally I share my excitement with the person I'm with, whether it's my dad or Chloe. And I start talking about the game plan, what we want, where we want to go specifically. You know, the tides, the moon, the fish we want to catch, the species, all that stuff. And so I just wasn't able to do that this time, except for late last night before I went to bed and got 4 hours of sleep, if that, thanks to the kitten. So the trip feels weird, but then I think about it, and it's no less weird than if I lived down here and wanted to go fishing and there was no one around to fish with me and I would just go someplace, which I often did, fished alone a lot. So I'm kind of trying to think of it like that. I'm just going to fish alone for a week. This is why I love Dick's. Look at this fishing section. Huh? Everything you could want right here. I love Dick's. I love it. Alright, time to get busy. I feel like the theme of this vlog, the entire trip, is going to be, it's weird that I'm by myself instead of with my normal fishing partners, my dad or my girlfriend. Or the theme is going to be, I'm talking to myself a lot because there's no one here to talk to. So this is going to be the perfect vlog because I want to keep talking and explaining things. I was just going to go to Subway because that's kind of the tradition, stop at Subway and have a sandwich with my dad and then head over to where we're going fishing. But since I kind of want to get to the hotel, it's already 8 o'clock. I should probably call them actually. I should have already done that. Anyway, yeah, it's a 2.5 hour drive down to Port Charlotte. So I'm going to just grab some fast food, probably some McDonald's French fries, of course. And then I'm going to get on the road, which I've got to do right now. I just finished up with Dick's, got my fishing license and a bunch of equipment. It only sent me back $100. It's not bad, considering spent way more before. All right, anyway, I got to get on the road.
Right onto Osceola Polk Line Road, then make a U-turn at South Old Lake Wilson Road. Proceed to the route.
Shut up, navigator. I got to get McDonald's. And hit the drive-thru. I'm starving, and I need sustenance. I need fuel. I'm thirsty and hungry, and I need some carbs and some garbage for my mouth. I think it's a fillet of fish type of evening. Can I please get a number 8, the large size, with a Diet Coke to drink?
Okay.
And that's it.
You're welcome.
All right, looks like I'm a little lost.